The world abounds in change through man's ability.
I don't want to ever see that picture again.
Yeah.
But my recollection is that was multicolored diarrhea.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
Like,
It was calico diarrhea. That's what we call it.
you would have to get the rights for it, though.
Yeah.
You know, Tubgirl coming to settle up.
This Japanese woman just...
Oh.
And it's been a while, so you don't recognize her at first when she knocks on the door. And she's like,
Until she gets that asshole out.
yeah, you're like, okay, can I... She's like, I really need to use your bathroom. And she just goes up there and just waits until you're like, I should probably check on her. And as soon as you open the door, she just lets it loose.
She can only activate her power when she's in a bathtub.
But she doesn't tell you why she's doing it until after she's done, because she knows you won't hear anything she says while she's shitting at you.
Yeah, right.
Understandably.
No,
Yeah.
because, like, as soon as you see it, you're like, oh, shit, it's
Oh, no.
you. Oh, I know why you're here. It's that 10 grand.
The chickens have come home to roost.
It's that 10 grand I made off your likeness.
But, like, that first shit is just a greeting. Like, that's not the shit that you have to reckon with yet.
Oh no.
Yeah, she doesn't leave now.
She just lives in the bathroom and shits at you all the time.
Tubgirl only communicates in a series of shits.
It's like Morse code.
It's a very complex language, because the intensity of the stream and the color.
Yeah, it's like
affecting
Japanese
you.
inflection. It's all part of the language.
It's like, Casey, we need to shower in the bird bath now.
Yeah.
Why?
Oh, damn. I forgot Ken pissed in it.
Casey, we're down to a half bath. We'll just put it that way. Don't ever go in there again. I know you're mad about me saying that right now, but if you go in there, you're going to be more mad.
Yeah.
Just don't go in.
Yeah, that 10 grand we made. Well,
it wasn't worth it. We have to move now.
I know you like all these nice things we purchased with that 10 grand, but we lost the apartment.
Tubgirl's like a ring ghost, or
Yeah.
what was the other one? The Grudge. She's the Grudge
Yeah.
ghost. She just follows you from bathroom to bathroom.
Every shower. Oh man, you go to one of those truck stops.
The creepy Asian ghost that shits at you just
Like
descends from the ceiling.
Like that Super K or whatever that we always stop at when we're headed to Jersey.
Yeah.
That has the showers.
Oh, the lights go dark.
Guys, I don't know. This is starting to sound like a pretty good movie.
It is. You just hear little farts. They sound wetter and wetter.
Listen, I wasn't a big fan of the publication. I don't want to see the movie.
Sometimes the movie is better.
Yeah.
Once in a while.
No.
Somehow they're both worse.
I know the content of this movie, and
Oh shit, Doug, Tubgirl, really? Can we have her on the podcast? No.
No.
it's not a good idea.
Not a great idea.
She just doesn't stop shitting anymore.
Yeah, we're gonna need a translator, and I'm the only one I think that understands this language, and I don't like that fact, so no.
Can you believe they weren't hand me that Camp Anawana cup over there?
I don't even feed her. I don't know where it all comes from.
Well, it's
Don't even feed her.
It's a self-regulating system. Just shitting in her own face. It's like this fountain. This fountain is Tubgirl.
Oh.
That's actually... You could probably sell some units if you designed a 3D printed Tubgirl fountain.
Nope.
I think that... Maybe not. Maybe that's too obscure. What do you think, Doug? Could you sell a 3D printed Tubgirl fountain? Where, like, the water is just poo. Well, the poo is water.
You're gonna have to, like, advertise that on the way unsavory parts of the
that's what I was
internet
thinking.
to get anybody's attention.
I
who
think
would
we're a
buy it.
little, our understanding of the internet may be a little skewed. Being the first generation that was on the internet, I think our references may not be accurate to most people.
We're from the internet where Tubgirl was just normal.
Yeah, exactly.
That's frightening.
It's kind of reassuring though, because back in the day, Tubgirl was just like, "I got me." Now it's like, why the fuck would you do that?
Yeah.
So maybe we're progressing a little bit.
I hope so.
I mean, we can't get abortions anymore, but like, at least people get upset when you send them shit
I
fountains.
think, yeah. I don't know. I think a steady diet of Tubgirl can, like, lead to miscarrying. So
I thought you were gonna say it would reinstate Rose somehow.
No, Tubgirl started as the villain of this story, but now
Yeah,
only she can save us.
I
It's the ultimate redemption arc.
You thought you knew what was in that movie.
Tubgirl reinstating Roe.
Tubgirl goes to Washington.
Yeah.
That's what we'll call it.
Oh, we got a title.
Yeah.
We are not welcome at the rally, apparently. Like, we have a great idea. No, you don't. Get out of here.
don't.
Go. No, we're on your side. I get that. Leave now.
We don't want you.
Oh, man. They would convene a committee to grill us, the Tubgirl committees.
Tubgirl Committee. The Tubgirl Committee hearings.
Oh, God. I said she's the proponent of... They'd wheel her in. We'd wheel in an iron bathtub.
Oh my god!
And Doug's standing there in a suit and tie.
Like it would be like a really fancy like old school
Certainly.
clawfoot bathtub.
Yeah.
Because like it's
Refinish.
Congress.
Yeah, the refinish. It's
So,
nice.
it would be like a congressional bathtub.
Yeah, they're like,
Just in case.
Only the best for our girl.
yeah, they're like, Miss Girl,
You
blah,
can call
blah.
me Tubbs.
yeah, you're like, she goes by Tub. And then, like, they ask you a question, and it's just like these poo squirts, and you're just holding up a finger, like, hold on, I'm translating.
Doug's there like the Howard Finkel of this thing. Or the Mean Gene holding the mic close to her asshole while it goes.
I get out like a spectrometer to check the color to make sure I'm getting it right. Taste it a little bit of it.
Completely straight faced too.
And then I just go, she said you can call her Tub, Your Honor.
Yeah.
Tom Cotton says something, and it's just like unloads. You're like, oh, she didn't like that. I don't know what that means, but it's not good for you, sir. You might want to recuse yourself from this committee.
Oh. I think she
Matt
just called for
Gates,
your
get back
resignation.
behind your desk.
Yeah.
Oh, Matt Gates gets a desk?
He's the only one
You
with
think
the
he's
fr-
going to miss Tubgirl?
He has a desk, but it's the only one with that you can see his legs because they don't trust he doesn't have an 8-year-old over there.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Okay, Doug, in that situation, you've been dealing with Tubgirl in your tub for like a year, we'll say.
Uh-huh.
And she chooses a nasty, shitty senator like Tom Cotton. And you're like, okay.
She chooses him.
Yeah, like, the curse can be passed on to him. Or, I don't want to put you in this situation, but we reinstate Roe. Do you let her go? Or do you keep her for the good of
Wait, so
humanity?
either she leaves me alone forever,
She's been shitting in your tub for a year.
and yeah, I feel like I'm fairly frazzled at this point. So like, she's gonna go, and she's gonna go haunt somebody that I
Some shitty-
severely
yeah.
dislike.
Yeah.
Or
Not just you severely dislike, somebody that is actively doing harm to millions of people.
yes.
Yeah.
Or she will help me fight for human rights.
Yes.
in the United
Successfully.
States.
Successfully. This is our best shot.
But she'll stay in my tub for
Yeah.
the rest of my life.
Yeah, keep in mind, you haven't had a shower for a year at this point.
Right?
Yeah, you've been doing the sink.
Oh.
And at night, you see her looking at the sink, trying to figure out how she can haunt that too. So you're relegated to like bathing out of the toilet, the one place she won't.
Tubgirl's getting her plumber's degree. It's got a union card and everything.
I hear her at night doing night school online. Just shitting all over my laptop. Gotta teach her how to type one of these days.
Yeah.
Oh no, that stream is surprisingly accurate.
Little flicks of poo hitting the keys.
So that situation is kind of fucked up, and I honestly don't know how to answer that question.
Right? That's a tough one, right
It's
there.
a real tough one. I had less trouble with Buck Angel or Bailey J.
Yeah.
Far less trouble with that one. I actually watched a Bailey J video recently.
How'd that go?
The title of the video caught my eye. It was Bailey J fucks so-and-so's fleshlight.
That was the super hot person with a dick, not the
Yes.
rugged dude with a puss.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, that was Buck Angel.
Okay.
So Bailey J is in this video and is just like, hey, oh, I got this flashlight that I have to send back. It has a pussy in it. And the cameraman's like, what? Why do you
Got a pussy.
like it actually really felt like an impromptu thing because the cameraman was very convincingly like, why do you even have a fleshlight right now? And Bailey J is like, well, she won't fuck trannies, so I'm gonna fuck her anyway. And I'm like,
Oh,
okay.
it was like the
like
model
there was
of
a porn
somebody
star who they based that fleshlight off of, refused to do videos with trans people.
who would not. Okay.
And so Billy J was like, I'm gonna buy the fleshlight and fuck it in a video.
I don't believe it. They are all having sex with trans women now.
All but one.
Yeah, I mean, you got. I was gonna say, you got some turfs out there, but have you heard that we don't call them turfs anymore?
I don't know. I never knew what that was called.
Just call them
What's
cunts.
What's a turf?
A turf is a trans-exclusionary radical feminist. So they're feminists who say that trans women should not be included under the banner of feminism.
J.K. Rowling's probably the most famous of them.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, perfect. I totally understand.
So a while back, somebody was like, there's no such thing as a trans-exclusionary feminist. We should call them farts instead, which stands for feminist adjacent radical transphobe.
That works.
I'm like, that's actually really good.
That's right.
Like, especially because it spells fart.
Yeah, but fart is too. It's almost denigrating to the term fart. It's such a good word.
It's a pretty good word. I mean, turf was a good word too. Not spelled the same.
Yeah, but it didn't have a. It wasn't related to something so funny like.
Yeah.
Turf is not funny. Turf is ground.
I don't know. Turf is pretty funny. Just the word itself.
Turf.
The turf isn't funny, but the word turf is
I mean, if you say it a funny way, like turf.
Turf.
Get out there on the turf!
But no, farts are generally funny.
Yeah.
That's true.
What did Carlin say? Farts are great. Farts are shit without the mess.
Yeah?
I'll tell you what. Here's a segue and a half. I was watching some Carlin recently, and some of his later specials, they don't hold up as well as I thought that they would, because he really did go for the crotchety old.
Yeah, he was just
boomer thing.
pissed. He
Like-
was just really angry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And honestly, a lot of the stuff that he was angry about, you're like, why? Why are you this mad about
Yeah.
that? And then in the next breath, he's talking about something that actually matters.
Yeah, and I think context is different because everything wasn't nearly as fucked at the time. So it was
Yeah.
funnier that somebody
he would be
was.
fucking livid now.
Oh yeah, like
But what would he be livid at? Is the question.
Yeah, who knows? Honestly,
I think he would be solely focused on religion right now.
probably.
I think that's where his because that's really where he got the older he got, anyways.
Yeah.
Like the more crotchety. But
Oh,
yeah,
he talked a lot more about religion.
at the
than that.
time when he was doing the crotchety old man stuff, it was funny that he was so goddamn pissed about insignificant stuff. But now it's just like,
Get over
things
it.
are way worse, dude.
Just wait a couple of decades, man.
Yeah.
Things that shit's not even gonna enter your mind anymore. Well, I mean, you'll be dead, but
Yeah.
no spoilers.
No
Yeah, my
spoilers.
Carlin was early stoner 70s Carlin.
Oh yeah,
I loved it all. Don't get
He
me
was
wrong.
a lot more goofy back then.
The Class Clown stuff and Occupation Fool, like that was a record I just found in my dad's records. It was awesome. It's like 7 Dirty Words and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Just randomly coming across that was incredible.
Yeah. At what point in that Tub Girl conversation did we actually start recording?
Right after, like immediately.
Okay.
Like as soon as someone hit Tub Girl, got pretty much in record.
So if we include that conversation in the podcast,
Yes. Oh.
whoever's listening will be able to follow it.
Yeah.
All
we
right,
didn't.
then.
We didn't lead in by saying we are now going to talk about Tub Girl.
Right.
But yeah.
I was just wondering if we put it in the beginning of the show, it would just be like completely without context. Like, what are they talking about?
I
'Cause
just start
if you
with-
walked in halfway through the conversation, you'd be real confused.
No, it was pretty much as soon as I hit record, we were already a sentence or two in.
Right on.
So yeah, Ubu Shiku coming to a big cartel near you.
Big cartel. Nah, I'm making it myself.
Well, Big Cartel is the platform you sell through. It's a
Yeah,
sale
but
platform.
don't they print them? Oh, you make the shirts and then they sell
Yeah,
them.
it's a merch platform.
Oh, okay. Yeah, maybe I will do Big Cartel.
Or what was the merch company that fucked you a few weeks ago? The
Oh,
the
the
Goblin
records?
Cock company.
Oh, shit, I don't remember.
You show them what's what. You sell them through there.
I'm sure it
Show them what's what by gaining them a lot of profit.
Yeah,
would. Becoming their biggest seller.
and then going to a rival just to stick it to them.
No, they invite me out to their offices to like meet everybody because they're so pleased that I'm selling so many shirts on their platform. And then when I get there, I bring Tub Girl with me.
No, when you get there, they give you a gigantic check with all the profits, except for the cost of shipping the record back to them. It's deducted.
I'd applaud that pettiness, to be honest with you.
Honestly, yeah, I don't
I'd
think
be
I'd
like,
be mad.
I made a lot of money, so whatever. But like, good on you, man. That pettiness is. That's nice.
Oh God. I actually do have a new store on the interwebs.
Yeah.
On Society 6,
Okay.
which is a platform to sell like art.
Uh-huh.
So like artists go on, they upload artwork, they choose what products they want to put it on, they line it up the way that they like it and all that. And I'm selling stuff with my AI generated artwork on it. Have I showed you guys any of the AI art? Oh, fuck. Well, I should actually just pull up the store. I guess we could link it in the show notes or
If you
something.
want to, yeah.
This is
Send it
not
to
going to
me.
make for good listening, but
I mean, after
Yeah.
fucking 10 years of this show, probably longer.
Yeah. It's where we are longer.
After over 10 years of this show, anybody who's still listening knows there's not going to be a lot of good listening.
you know what? Let me just send it to you guys. You can look at it on your own phones. That way we don't have to pass it around.
It's like, shit, my Tub Girl photo popped up.
Whoops. The AI generated
God.
stuff, girl. She's now a computer virus.
Oh, I should start selling like canvas prints of Tub Girl.
Oh, that'd be amazing. That's one of the things. Like, if I could come up with something that I could sell that I think would make back the money to get a laser cutter, I would do it. I just haven't come up with that idea yet. And I was like, I keep coming back to like,
Forge.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
really what I want. But I keep coming back to like, you know, you really should play in that really dirty words pocket. Like, some really fucked up phrase on some, like, something your wife would hang on the wall. Just got...
I mean, I'm hoping the Tubgirl idea launches Doug into, like, global infamy.
So I just remembered that this AI art platform that I use has the ability to take an image and then change that image to match the art style of another image.
Oh, no.
I did one where I took one of the photos from Peter Steele's Playgirl shoot, where he's just like cranking his hog. And I merged it with Starry Night by Van Gogh.
How'd that go?
It came out really good.
Yeah.
It's really, really good. But like you can still clearly see his dick, so like
That's
can't
actually
really
kinda
show
cool.
it off.
The dick's cool or the
No,
art's
no.
cool?
The art. God damn, I just got like 3 I think I can get this shit for free with all the promo codes I just got by going to the website.
Right.
Oh, these are pretty cool.
It's all AI generated, huh? You just feed it like ideas.
Yeah, everybody go to Vic Texas's Society 6 page.
Society6.com/BICTX.
Yep. There's ridiculous products that you can get on there. You can get the artwork on furniture. You could buy bar stools where the seats are whatever are. You can buy a coffee table where the whole top of the table is printed with the
Smart.
artwork. It's pretty cool. I mean, I definitely put my
Have you
stuff
gotten
on
a
it.
product?
Hmm?
Have you like received anything from them
Oh,
to see the quality?
that wall hanging
Oh,
is
okay.
actually from them.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah, we never bothered to iron it, so it's wrinkly. But other than that, I mean,
Well,
print quality.
so is he.
So, they don't really give a fuck about copyrights or anything, huh?
Oh yeah, they do.
Oh,
That got taken down like not all that long after we ordered it.
okay.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. If they took the communicators off, they probably could have stayed. Because at that point, there's no trademarked image. It's just artist interpretation of something.
Mm.
Or they would have just not wanted to fight it in court.
Also possible. All right, so I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna choose this water fountain here. And then I'm gonna use the style of, I can't believe I have to upload this image to my fucking Night Cafe account.
Is it Tubgirl?
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, it is.
It's gonna be
We're gonna
terrifying.
render this in high res. Do I want to make this, do I want to have it make a video out of it?
No. Oh, God.
Yeah, I do. I've never done it before, and it's only 2 extra credits, so whatever.
Oh.
It'll show us every like 25% along the way generating the image. Is it actually working? Yeah, it's running.
I was gonna say maybe it would be too explicit for them to actually take. No.
They don't really have any way to screen it.
Yeah, this is a computer.
It's all automated.
I do not feel good about this.
Oh, man, I think
Me either, but
We,
horrifying.
we are summoning some dark juju right now.
We are.
wow, it's taken a while.
I mean, yeah.
It probably just doesn't want to do it.
Yeah, no. It's like, no. Absolutely fucking not.
It's arguing with somebody at their offices
Yeah.
right now. It's like, please don't make me. And they're like, you kind of have to. He paid for those credits, but I really don't want to.
No. It's
Fucking Hal the AI.
Yeah.
All right, I'm just gonna put this down here, and we will see. We'll just continue with the show, and we'll see what happens.
I mean, where do we go from here?
I don't know. I think I might have jumped the shark for us.
Well, I had something. Hold on. It did involve poo, so don't worry. We won't be too far out of the pocket.
We've all got some poo tales to
Yeah.
talk about, huh?
Oh, yeah?
Yes, there it is. This came across during one of our downtimes when I first saw this, but it was an article. Leader of feces eating cult arrested after 11 dead bodies discovered during raid. Thailand.
Oh, man.
What?
So
So the point of the cult, I'm guessing, was not eating poop.
No, it
then.
was.
It was.
well, yeah, it was.
Did the people die from eating too
No.
much poop?
Well, I don't know. I didn't follow up. They just found them, Doug. I don't know. I didn't check the autopsy.
Yeah, that doesn't really seem like the kind of cult that you would find 11 dead bodies at. You know what I mean?
Or, I mean, they're eating poo, so maybe, but
I mean, eating poo doesn't really lead directly to... Like, that doesn't follow logically.
I mean, what if the poo is best from a fresh canister?
this is well, it was specifically the leader's poo that they were eating. They weren't like eating each other's poo. It's just
Okay.
one dude's poo.
Right? That doesn't make it better.
This is the show that
Yeah.
people are like, all right, put up with this shit long enough. This
See,
is my
we
jumping off point.
We lost a lot of listeners, and I bet we got some that are like they're back to 4, and those are the people that we need to watch. The reason that law enforcement finally cracked down on these guys is because they broke COVID-19 restrictions.
Wow.
That's how they got them finally.
They had 11 dead people in their compound. And what they got it for was...
Yeah, that's how they got into the Oh, God!
All right.
Did,
Oh, it's done.
we've got the finished result.
That...
It's just... Okay, so we took a picture of Tubgirl and a picture of a lake with a fountain in the middle of it.
Oh, this is the video.
In the video, it just turns into a lake with the fountain shooting into the sky, and the sky becomes diarrhea.
I mean... It's not very good, either. It's... that's disappointing.
Bad form. AI generated Tubgirl fountain art.
I don't know. I think it's a clear demonstration that the world is shit.
Yeah.
So you're already trying to, like, interpret this
Yes.
this artwork.
I'm sitting here with the genius of Society 6.
Oh, I'm gonna go ahead and delete that.
This one lady in the cult was quoted as saying, "There isn't even an odor. Only those with a tainted mind can smell it." Which is kind of funny because they're arrested for breaking COVID restrictions, so she probably legitimately couldn't smell it.
Oh my god. Look, the guy picked the right time to trick people into eating his shit.
I guess he did. Yeah.
Oh yeah, here's 2 more pieces of digital artwork that I've made that I haven't posted on the site yet.
Did I have something with the Jack Nicholson in it?
No, that one I didn't actually use a reference image at all.
Okay, you just said come up with these. How do you do it? Like keywords or something?
Yeah, you put in phrases. You can really put in whatever. It'll give you something, no
Yeah.
matter what you put in.
That's pretty cool.
But yeah, it's fun to mess around with, and it
Yeah.
is free if you don't want to pay anything for it. They give you 5 free credits a day,
Oh,
which will
sure.
get you 5 very basic renders every day.
That's pretty
so.
neat.
Yeah, and if you wanted to mess around with it more and didn't want to sit and like wait for a month to collect a whole bunch of tokens, you can buy them, and I got it was like 1,000 for $60. and I was very, very much enjoying messing with it. So I'm like, that's worth $60 to me. It's like buying a AAA video game that I'll never play.
Yeah.
So
Oh, I don't know if I talked about it on our last podcast, but I had bought celery juice.
We did. Yeah.
Yeah.
Last podcast.
I did get into the celery juice.
so we do have
I think
poop
last
stories then.
podcast was celery juice.
Yep.
The one where the battery kept dying did not make it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it got all corrupted.
That sucks.
Womp womp.
We referred to that in the last podcast too.
That one will release tomorrow. Finally had time to catch up on them, and I had to cut in an editor's note.
So we're talking about a podcast
Yeah.
in this episode that didn't make it.
I don't remember if celery juice was part of the last episode or not, but Josh did bring up and talk about drinking celery juice.
I am pretty sure this was the last.
that it was
last
salty,
episode.
like cum,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was indeed salty, and
like cum.
like cum. Did I say like cum? I don't think I said like cum.
But Ken insists on making that distinction.
Never really been a cum drinker,
That's good.
Yeah, that's probably good, especially in these trying times.
but
The trying times.
no, I upped my celery juice game because when I started, I was just drinking 8 ounces a day.
Mm-hmm.
But the recommended dosage, if you will, was 16 ounces on an empty stomach. Well, let me tell you, I was not prepared for 16 ounces of celery juice.
I think at this stage of life, like, just assume any new thing is going to give you a bout of diarrhea.
Oh my god.
I've come to realize this.
Yeah.
Fiber gummies, X-Lax, laxatives, prunes, none of that stuff compares to the cleansing
To juice.
that celery juice.
So specifically
You.
celery juice.
Specifically celery juice.
How bad was it?
Oh man. Like, oh man. So it was the first day I drank 16 ounces.
On an
I-
empty stomach.
I was not expecting what was to come.
Did 8 ounces do anything to you?
No,
Okay.
8 ounces
That's
did not
deceptive.
do anything to my stomach.
That's deceptive as hell.
Yeah.
And that's why I just thought, like, oh, okay, I got some gas. I can fart.
You gambled.
You
I
got
lost.
Nowhere to walk away.
Gentlemen, the house won. The house won big. I took
Not
a,
your dad's house.
No, not that house. That house has already seen some bad things from that toilet.
I took a look at those underwear. And I was like, you know what? These are going in a plastic bag. I'm going to put them in the trash tomorrow.
I'm gonna go outside and burn these.
I took one look at those things. It was just like, no. There is no redeeming this pair of underwear. You could wash them, you could bleach them. The reminder will always be there. That was
good.
oh that I don't know. In the text message I sent you guys, I referred to it as the Folsom County Browns.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, and I induced a coughing fit when I saw that.
So I drank celery juice for like another 2 weeks, and then I stopped.
Was it frequent?
Oh yeah, every morning, like an hour after that shit went in me, that shit went out me.
See, that's what they say. The cleanse they talk about. You're just getting diarrhea most of the time.
I mean, yeah.
And that doesn't mean it's cleansing. It just means your stomach liquid is being rushed out doesn't mean it's
Those are toxins.
toxins.
Ken.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, when I started reading about toxins leaving the body, I was like, this is some hippy dippy shit.
Yeah. The moment somebody says toxins and doesn't specify which ones,
Yeah.
you're like,
Yeah.
And when they were talking about it, they were referring like breakouts of pimples they were having. So that's why the explosion from beneath really caught me off guard.
because you were expecting maybe a breakout.
Yeah. And granted, I did have like a breakout here and there. But yeah, I just...
Something else was breaking out the other
yeah.
end.
you had a breakout. You had a prison break.
Folsom prison break. Ooh.
Sounds like Shawshank.
It's like Shawshank.
Yeah.
It's a lot like Shawshank.
yeah.
Andy Dufresne.
Oh. You should have Morgan Freeman narrate your shits.
I mean, I will say this for celery juice shits. You're essentially pissing out your ass, and you're taking everything in there with you. But it's like a 2-wipe job, and that second wipe is just to make sure there's nothing left. Like
So
that
it comes out clean.
Yeah.
Interesting.
That force blowing all that shit out your ass.
Clears the cheeks, no problem.
Yeah.
Well, it's because like there's the celery like reincorporates inside you, and it's the first piece out, and it goes out, and it holds your cheeks apart like this.
Oh,
Yeah.
what a bro.
Yeah, celery, bro.
That's the ancient celery spirit
Yeah.
protecting you from your own feces.
Yeah.
Your fucking show.
Yep.
Moved on from celery juice. I'm trying out the whole keto thing because it's supposed to be pretty good for a fatty liver.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how that's gonna play out.
I know.
It's not good for other organs, though.
Well,
It's not extended. It's good for quick. No, I don't want to say quick. It's not good to stay in ketosis for like 8-9 months.
It's not really good for you to be in it at all. It's an emergency thing that your body kicks into when
Yeah,
you're
it's
depriving it of things that it needs.
I know people that. Well, I don't know. I don't want to say I know people that have success specifically due to a fatty liver.
Right.
I just know people that have success doing weight loss on that they only did it for periods of time.
yeah, I don't plan on making a life out of
Yeah.
keto.
Because cake is
But-
delicious.
Well, I don't know. I don't know how fucked my liver is, but I gotta do something with it. And trying to like eat low carb, or not specifically low carb, but like trying the Mediterranean diet. I don't know shit about cooking fish. I don't even really like fish.
Yeah.
So this was the option that had food that wasn't fish.
Yeah, and you do have to be careful how much fish you eat, too. Because then you can start getting fucking mercury buildup and shit.
But also, like, I can't really sit here and be like, well, there's some potential risks to it. Like, maybe I'll fuck up my heart or something, because you know how else you fuck up your heart? Eating an entire pizza.
That is,
Right.
that is true.
So it's fuck up your heart and continue getting fat, or fuck up your heart and not continue getting fat.
So I do have to ask, Josh.
Yes.
Did your doctor say you need to do something about your liver?
No.
So you just saw that on your test results and were like, well, I better take drastic measures.
Yes.
Okay.
Because absolutely no one brings up fatty liver.
True.
Doctors and hospitals, their thought is everyone's got fatty liver. We can't prescribe shit for it. I think this came up in the episode that's dead.
Yeah, I think
But we can't prescribe shit for it. So it's not going to be something.
The only thing you can do
until-
about it is be healthier.
Yeah.
And they do tend to recommend that when you go to the doctor.
Yeah,
I guess.
exactly. It's just like when they say you're going to have a bunch of issues. Yeah, this is one of them.
I mean, the fatty liver community's prime way of reversing fatty liver is either Mediterranean or keto, which
Really?
are both kind of low carb. So,
Yeah.
well, not kind of low carb.
They're very low carb.
Yeah. And I mean, Mediterranean isn't as low carb, but
Mediterranean is like one of the best styles of, I don't want to say diet, but
Yeah.
diet not in the weight loss sense, in the food you eat sense.
I mean, people in the Mediterranean live to be like
Yeah.
a million.
Yep.
They look like raisins.
Yeah, they do.
But that's probably because they live in the Mediterranean.
Right.
and that would be the way I'd be going because I could house fruit all day. But fatty liver, not so great with fruit.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Boo.
So that's where I am.
We should eat more fish. I like salmon.
See, I
Never went past that.
Good Aldi.
And I need it that day. Otherwise, it tastes weird to me.
Yeah.
I bought frozen salmon,
Yeah, it's
so
not good.
it's still just sitting in my freezer.
It's not. When I say it's no, I mean if you don't have a frame of reference, it'll be fine.
Yeah.
But we tried to eat salmon once a week, and we found that if you don't get it that day, it tasted different, and it tastes rank to me. It's good. It's weird. I don't know. If I didn't eat it, you know, I didn't eat it in a while though, because I think last time it grossed me out.
We got salmon from Aldi.
Mhm.
And they have like pre-packaged, pre-seasoned salmon.
Mhm.
So you just take it out and you just put it on like a foil-lined tray and put it in the oven for a little bit. They have like a Mediterranean herb one. It's like Greek week right now
Yeah.
at Aldi, so they have like a Greek seasoning one. Doesn't taste any different from the Mediterranean
Yeah.
one.
Well, it's not very far from each other, anyways.
But yeah, Greek is in the Mediterranean. It's probably the same goddamn thing.
Yeah, I bet it is.
But it is really tasty, and honestly, we don't notice any difference eating the leftovers the next day either.
Yeah.
They give you a nice big thick chunk of salmon. It's not expensive either.
Yeah, we always get it from Giant because it's where we get our food from. It's a little sus.
I've worked in the seafood department at
Yeah.
Giant. There's nothing wrong with it,
Right.
But
There's
it
nothing
all
great
comes
about
in
it either.
frozen.
Yeah, nothing great about it either.
You've probably worked briefly in seafood too at Giant. Haven't been working in the deli.
Seafood. That was my extent of the seafood department.
Okay.
No, I was very primarily in the deli.
Okay.
So sometimes I'd run a bucket to clean with over to the seafood, but no, they didn't really intermingle with us.
Yeah. It's fucking preppies over in seafood.
It was like seafood was like seafood was its own thing. I mean, even though it was right there, it was like seafood, fresh food, and by fresh food I mean they'd like make sandwiches out of shit we cut and they'd put it out there to sell. And it was the deli and produce, and deli and produce were just the degenerates. I mean, produce was especially the degenerates. Deli was like one very small step
Like
up.
Revenge of the Nerds, but instead of a guy named Booger, you had a guy named Goose. Because you really don't want a guy named Booger slicing your provolone.
That's true.
See, deli and produce would have competitions where we'd slam Huggies. Seafood wouldn't be caught dead slamming Huggies.
No?
Nope.
I would have done it.
Do all Huggies taste the same?
I think they taste different.
There's a slight difference.
I've heard that they're all the flavors are all the same. It's just colored differently.
Tell you what, that's the case for Fruit Loops.
Yes, that I do know.
I could swear to God,
yeah.
if I ate different Fruit Loops, they would taste different.
Yeah, no, it's all the same.
Yep. And it also turns out Apple Jacks is the same thing, except they put those little chunks of cinnamon flavor on them. Apple Jacks are actually Fruit Loops, plus cinnamon thingies.
Oh, that's what the little red things are.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep, that's where the cinnamon comes from.
Did love me some Apple Jacks back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Specifically the cinnamon thingies.
Yeah, the cinnamon thingies really make them.
Yeah. I like to think they're the Jacks of the equation.
None of the flavors that go into Fruit Loops are apple, though. Which I guess is why they had the commercials where they're like, it doesn't taste like apples.
Just fucking giving it away. Yeah. Like let the consumer buy it. Let them learn that.
Yeah. Let them decide whether it does taste like apples to them.
They got some letters about it, and they were like, fuck, what are we going to do? And some genius forward-thinking marketer was like, we're going to turn this into money.
We're just going to hang a lampshade on it.
Yeah.
Oh, why do you like Apple Jacks? They don't even taste like apples. Ha! You dumb shit.
Yeah.
Now anybody that questions it's
Right.
a dumb shit.
Yeah, now we're an elite product.
It turns out, though, in the early commercials, when they first released Apple Jacks, way back in, like, 40s or 50s or some shit, they advertised them as tasting like apple and cinnamon.
Sure, I believe that.
And they didn't.
Yeah, no, I mean, back then they'd tell you any fucking thing.
Yeah.
This thing will turn you into a muscle-bound bodybuilder. You'll be NWA World Heavyweight Champion after you eat this for breakfast. Right, Luthez?
Luthez is a bitch. Eat Apple Jacks.
That's my kind of cereal commercial. That's good.
Carl Gotch can suck my nuts.
Stan Musiak. Wait, wasn't he a baseball player? I don't know.
No, you're thinking Stan Stasiak.
Stan Stasiak. He's a communist. I don't know.
He's a communist.
Communist.
Cut. Is that what we're going with?
I mean, if this was the 50s.
Yeah.
Corn Pops
I
are
don't
for
think you're gonna
America.
Corn Pops are fighting the Rooskies.
I was watching some old ass like 1950s wrestling on YouTube in the bathtub one night.
As you do.
As I do. And the commentary was amazing. The guy was just like, it wasn't like a play. There was no play-by-play. Like, he's got him in a hole. Oh, he's throwing it. Oh, he's, none of that. It was just like, wow, he slapped him really hard. And then it's like 30 seconds of silence. Oh, man, he wouldn't do that if his mother was in the front row. And then silence. Like,
The worst color commentator.
yeah,
ever.
it was so bad. It was so bad. And this was like,
It sounds like it was a pre-recorded soundboard.
Kinda.
Like they just had somebody
That's how
waiting
it
for an
felt.
opportune moment to use one of the 12 things that are
yeah, that's how it
pre-programmed.
felt. It was like, it caught my eye because it was the original Sheik before he was the Sheik. So it was just some Arab-looking guy, Lebanese. He's from Lebanon. A Lebanese guy as just a normal wrestler in the 40s, late 40s, early 50s. And I was just like, it's so like.
He wouldn't do that if his mother was in the front. Row.
Yeah, like it was so bad.
I'm gonna start using that in my day-to-day life. Yeah, you wouldn't do that if your mother was in the front row.
I'm sorry, sir.
Tub girl comes to haunt me. Yeah, you wouldn't do that if your mother was in the front row.
That chic fella's a real mook.
Yeah.
Smoke Winston cigarettes. 9 out of 10 doctors recommend them.
Yeah, back then you could pretty much say cigarettes are good for your health.
They did.
Yeah, didn't they?
Yeah,
I thought so.
they absolutely did.
And this show's already been all over the place.
Yeah, it has.
Oh well.
We've been zigzagging.
How do you start with Tub Girl and move on to nutrition?
Sounds like some. Ugh.
Well,
I mean, they're related.
I think that the through line that we actually took to get there does make sense.
Yeah.
But only if you're the kind of person who's likely to have that conversation.
Yeah.
Which we are.
So it's us and Richard.
Pretty much, yeah. Yeah.
That's all right. It's all good. Oh, man.
I want to make sure that I have an actually here.
How long have we been gone?
50 minutes?
50
50 solid minute. Well, not solid. I don't know.
I killed 50 men.
I was real. I was real sad to learn Mike Judge is a back the blue motherfucker.
Ew.
Yeah,
How?
He what?
he's a Blue Lives Matter guy.
He's a bootlicker.
Ugh.
He is absolutely a bootlicker.
Like hardcore?
Yep.
That's a damn shame.
Like Chud hardcore?
I don't know how hardcore Chud is, but probably.
I mean, like falsifying police records
Oh, fuck.
to get Alex arrested? Or worse?
I didn't know that
You
happened.
didn't see that?
No.
Yeah. He, Chud put out like a police record saying, Alex was a snitch.
I do remember that. I didn't remember.
And it was a false
Chud
report.
was one though.
Yeah, it was Chud that tweeted it out. I mean, maybe he didn't. He doesn't seem like the guy smart enough to falsify it, but maybe somebody sent it to him or something. I don't know, but yeah, he released that and trying to get Alex killed.
That's fucking nuts.
Because I guess his whole family's a bunch of cops or something. Well, if Mike Judge
Yeah,
is,
I can't find the article about it, and I don't want to sit here for like a minute while we're all
right.
quiet and I
So
look.
the new Beavis and Butthead movie, does that mean there's going to be some Blue Lives Matter shit with Beavis and Butthead?
Oh, God,
That
I
would suck.
hope not.
I imagine not.
Yeah,
It just doesn't seem like the appropriate venue for it.
that's good. Yeah, and plus it was released like by Paramount, so
I was gonna say, that's out
somebody's
already,
like,
isn't it?
yeah, we're not going to put this shit in here because we want this to make money.
Yeah. I don't even know if I'm going to watch it. It's going to be bad.
I downloaded it and I was like, why did I download that? I'm never going to watch it.
It has to be terrible, right?
It's not like I give a shit about Beavis and Butthead outside of the music videos.
Yeah.
Like I downloaded.
And if you buy Beavis and Butthead, you don't even get the music video.
Yeah, like
so,
I
it
found a
doesn't pay
torrent.
to care about
I found a
Beavis and
torrent with
Butthead.
full episodes, and that's what I downloaded. But I was like, can you just like cut out the Beavis and Butthead shit and just give me the videos?
Just
Can
the
someone
videos.
do that fan cut?
Yeah. I mean, yeah. You could hook that up.
Yeah, someone's got to go through them all and do it. But
Yeah. I get bored. I could do that sometime. While I'm waiting for the orders to roll in on
yeah,
Society 6. I haven't sold a goddamn thing out there in Radio Land, so why don't you hit up the store and buy something?
actually pretty cool stuff.
They give you 10%.
That's not a bad cut.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, if somebody buys something that's $3, like
Yeah.
a sticker, you get 30 cents.
Right.
But like,
if they
somebody,
buy a coffee table,
yeah, which is like $200.
yeah, $20.
Yeah. I'll take $20.
Yeah, exactly.
Especially considering the amount of actual effort that goes into creating the art.
Yeah.
Like, I have a lot of fun doing it, and I don't have to like buy art supplies or
Yeah,
anything. I just
right.
have to spend a couple of cents per token.
Yeah.
Like using
I
their
was
processor
we
time.
bought furniture. Yeah, last weekend. And I was like, the salesman. We went to Bob's. Bob's I can recommend as a furniture store.
Yeah.
Their stuff's like they make their own stuff. So it's and here's what I liked.
If you're willing to buy the more expensive
Yeah.
stuff at Bob's.
Right, yeah,
Then
exactly.
yes.
I'm not talking about like if you're looking for a good deal, Bob's not necessarily. But they don't fucking bother you with like, you gotta buy it this weekend, bro.
Yeah.
It's like the price is the price.
Oh, in fact, last time we were in a Bob's, they were trying to sell us things that they didn't have in stock. They were like, hey, we're not going to have it for 6 months,
Yeah.
but if you want to order it,
Yeah.
we'll let you know when it gets here.
Yeah.
And we're like, well, no, we need a couch.
Yeah.
This couch is from Bob's,
Mm-hmm.
and honestly, It kind of sucks.
Yeah.
It was $1,500. I told that to Brinker, and he was like, "You paid $1,500 for this?"
I thought this couch was like Amazon or something.
Yeah, no, that's Bob's. It does. There is a bed in it, so like it pulls out to a full size bed. But
Yeah, we didn't get any of that stuff.
yeah, that's probably for the best. 'Cause it's not a very comfortable bed.
No, we got a couch. I needed a new one for the basement because that thing is fucked up. It just did not handle Utley and me jumping our big asses on there for 9 years.
Yeah, you gotta be careful jumping on couches though.
Yeah.
So you hurt your balls.
Oh yeah. My mom actually got furniture a couple weekends ago.
I'm gonna say she hurt her balls.
No, she didn't. But I went up.
Pinched my clit.
Oh.
I went over there. I met Shay over there because I have a tag to go to the Lebanon dump, and I was like, "I'll just take him down to the dump for you." And so he met me there, and he was gonna help me get it into the truck. And we the first way we tried to go out the door didn't go, and he was like, "I think we should just cut it." And I was like, "No, we can't."
Nope.
He's like, "Why? I have a chainsaw." I was like, "I have been down this road."
Literally this exact road.
Yeah, that road right there. I did the same thing on. We're going to hurt our balls. And he was like, "What?" I was like, "Just trust me."
I've been down this road.
Yeah.
Just down the road. Can tell you with confidence that's a terrible idea.
And he was like, "How did you hurt your balls?" What? I was like, "Just trust me." I was like, "We got it in the living room. We can get it out."
Yeah, you know, I was sad to have missed the chainsawing of the couch way back when.
It was not much fun. I mean,
But
We
It was
didn't
better-
actually use the chainsaw.
it sounded
thank
much
God.
more fun in retelling than.
yeah, in hindsight, like if someone invited me over to chainsaw a couch today, I'd be like, "No, I'm good, thank
Yeah.
you." But
Yeah, I brought it. We didn't chainsaw.
That's not how I want to go. So.
yeah,
Because we would have all died if we used that chainsaw.
yeah,
Yeah.
It's-
There's all kinds of metal in there that would have tore
Oh
us
yeah, we
up.
would have took Amanda with us.
Yeah.
She'd be in the other room, and we would have somehow killed her too.
One of those springs just burst through the wall.
Mm-hmm.
She's impaled. They find
Right
her
through the
impaled.
fridge,
It's
yeah.
like the metal spike, and then that mouse that was in your oven, and then Amanda impaled to the wall.
It's like I know we can be serious when it requires it, but I also just don't trust any of us to operate a chainsaw around each other because even for a second there would be like an Army of Darkness joke or something.
Yeah,
and someone loses a foot.
Yeah.
I used one like maybe once or twice, and you always hear those jokes about, "Oh, they have a label that says don't operate near genitals." Who would do that? Well, I put it between my legs
Oh,
to start it, and I was like, "You stupid fuck."
This is literally what
Yeah.
they tell you not to do.
Okay, I know why the label's there.
yeah, I don't know.
I don't trust me to operate a chainsaw at all. Because I know you said that we can be serious if we have to, but
Yeah,
I
that's-
don't know that I really can.
You know,
Ken and I were stranded in Philadelphia once, and all I could talk about was splitting open hookers like tauntauns.
well, I mean, you got to make the best of a bad situation there.
We tried.
We tried.
And we got in that taxi with like the most malicious, angry dude I've ever seen.
Yeah, man. That guy was scary. I was past the point of fear at that
Oh,
point.
yeah,
but I
yeah,
was
at that
still a
point it
little
was
bit
just like-
afraid.
It was just like, you know what? Whatever happens, happens, but I don't like this situation. I feel like the situation just got worse and we're on our way to safety.
Yeah.
So, in hindsight, would you have rather just broken a window?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, they say just break the side window. Like, I think the cheapest window in the car to replace is the windshield. But
Don't break that.
you don't want to drive on the turnpike
Yeah.
with a busted out windshield.
Yeah.
No, that's
I
not a
haven't
good
had,
idea.
I haven't had a steel toe boot on. I could have just taken it off and crushed it. But at the time, it's not like we would have had to pull our money to fucking get Doug a new window then.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, we didn't have any money.
Yeah.
I mean, we're going to Tar Wolf shows in
That
the
was
wrong
all
side
of our
the
money.
tracks in Philly. Yeah.
But I mean, let's be real about it. You pull your money to get Doug a new window. And Doug would just leave
Yeah,
the
Doug would
fucking
not have
trash bag taped over the window and be like, look at this fucking retro console I could get with this
I got
money.
a Vectrex.
I'd have had a Vectrex
Yeah,
a lot earlier.
that's true. I'd have been like, oh, well, you know, I paid my half. He can, whatever, it's his car, not mine.
Oh, that fucking car.
This is the green one, right?
Yeah. The Cavalier.
I feel like the taxi wasn't even a taxi. Isn't it just some dude in like a Crown Vic or something?
Yeah, and that was pre-Uber, too.
Yeah, no, it was like we
Like, he was
called
a
a taxi
taxi.
company. We called a locksmith that never showed.
Yes.
And then we called. Did we call back and they were like, yeah, they have no idea where you're at?
Yeah, I
think
so.
that happened.
Like, yeah.
It was like we have like enough. How were we calling? Was it a payphone or cell phone?
Do we have a cell phone?
Probably.
Probably.
Yeah, I did. I know I did at that point.
Yeah.
So I guess it was like.
Does your phone have games on it?
Can I play Snake?
Kind of. Sure, let's play Snake. The locksmith will be here any minute. No battery left.
Taxi driver was pissed off that you guys like interrupted his game of monkey ball.
Probably, yeah. Yeah.
He did seem like the kind of guy that like is very intimidating, but like if you sat down with a GameCube
Yeah, I'm sure
and a
he's
copy
fine.
of Monkey Ball, he'd probably be down.
Yeah, I'm sure it'd be fine.
Yeah.
He probably pulled up and he was like, "What the fuck?"
What are these kids doing in this fucking neighborhood?
Why are they wearing a hooker?
We were talking. What even happened to that hooker?
I'm gonna put the fear of God in these kids.
Hooker legs, stay outside the car. Just driving with.
Put the fear of Black Jesus into these kids.
Oh man, it's a good thing I didn't see Frankenhooker at that point.
I don't think I have seen Frank.
Oh, you should. It's good. Want a date?
Oh.
It's a good movie.
You sold me.
This guy's in love with a woman and she dies of cancer, so he feeds a bunch of hookers a crack that makes them explode, and he builds a new girlfriend out of her. Frankenhooker. Out of hookers.
I have seen zombie strippers, but I've never seen Frankenhooker.
It's a see basket case?
No, we have that on the Plex though.
Brain damage?
Basket case. That was like 80s.
Yeah,
wasn't
yeah.
it?
It's an old
Yeah.
It's a Frank Henry.
Frankenhooker is old?
Yeah. It's
Really?
like 80 or something like that.
Oh wow, I thought that was like 2000s.
Nope.
Oh wow.
No, it's famous for having the VHS tape that had the little recorder or sound thing in it where you pushed in and said, "Want a date?" 'Cause she's a fucked up Frankenhooker.
In the tape?
Like in the box.
The box would talk?
Yeah. Like my Dusty Rose DVD.
This is going to complete Doug's VHS collection.
Yeah.
I bet it's I mean,
it's probably pretty expensive.
and I'm sure the batteries are
Do you
long
have a
dead.
Talking Dusty Rhodes DVD?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh,
say
yeah.
Oh well, I think when
$25,000.
Josh and I found out that DVD talked, we like went out that day. Like made myself puke at work so I could leave early or something.
Frankenhooker.
Yeah, it's great. He gets a bunch of hookers in a room, he gives them all exploding crack, and there's titties blowing up.
My kind of movie.
So.
I mean, I can't imagine any of those tapes still work either.
Probably not, but I bet you can fix it. So the cheapest copy of Frankenhooker on eBay right now is $70, and it's just the tape.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
You have to find that one out in the wild.
Yeah.
Do kind of miss the days of having to go search for stuff in the
Oh,
wild.
I still do. I really do. I've got everything at my fingertips to watch, and I just feel like, none of this is special enough to pick.
Mm-hmm.
I hate that. That's
I
why I
haven't
still
watched anything in like 2 years.
right. That's why I still order Blu-rays once in a while. Like what did I just watch? Finally watched Scanners.
Oh.
Finally took in Scanners. Good.
Ooh, Scanners was good.
It's a good movie. Michael Ironside is. No, Jeremy. Wait. That's. But is it Jeremy Irons?
Jeremy Irons.
Yeah, Michael
was in
Ironside
that.
was the guy, the lawyer in wheelchair.
He was also in the D&D movie.
Jeremy
Yes, he
Irons?
was.
Michael Ironside.
Michael.
Okay.
You know how they say that somebody's chewing the scenery? Michael Ironside
Classic
did not
example.
chew the scenery in that movie. He wadded it up and stuffed it in his cheek like tobacco.
Yeah, Jeremy Irons. Good stuff.
Most remember Michael Ironside from Starship Troopers.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Well,
Well,
I think it might be time to play some games.
Yeah, I think when Doug picked up his phone, he was seeing if he had a game.
originally, yeah. Oh, by the way, none of those expensive ass copies of Frankenhooker on eBay are the talking box.
Yeah.
So I don't even want to think about how much that would cost.
Yeah.
You want to hit us with that, actually?
Al Frankenhooker. Yeah, let me pull it up here. Okay, I don't think I've used this one, but I like it a lot, so it's possible I did. This week's question is about Masters of the Universe.
The movie or the show? Or the
Yes.
property?
It's specifically just about Skeletor.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
He-Man's chief nemesis is Skeletor, a humanoid man in a blue skin-tight suit with a skull for a head. He wields the Havoc Staff, a long scepter topped with a ram's skull and a crystal ball.
Actually, he's not wearing a blue skin suit. He's blue skinned.
That's correct. Yep, the only clothing he's wearing is a loincloth.
Yep.
Yep.
Well, that'll bring us to Florida. I actually put some together this week.
All right.
I found some that were just too good to pass up.
Spock, take a look at this subspace news article. Some fool blew his own face off while cleaning a loaded phaser.
Fascinating, Captain. Was it someone aboard the Enterprise?
No, Spock, it happened in Florida.
Headline number 1.
I'm glad this week was less depressing than 2 weeks ago.
Police apprehend suspects who stole a cash register from a Build-A-Burger restaurant after a trail of macaroni salad led straight to them. Real headline. Real case.
Either they didn't get very far, or they stole a big ass tub of macaroni salad.
I'm imagining Batman in Arkham Asylum with fucking detective mode on, following a trail of glowing potato salad and macaroni salad. Oh, fuck.
Oh man, I gotta hear that story. How did that?
The cops are at the crime scene and they just see the trail of salad and they're just like, no.
Yeah, right.
No.
Headline number 2. Man facing insurance fraud charges for lighting his camper on fire and defacing his own garage to appear targeted due to his Trump flag.
Oh, classic.
Yeah,
Classic, the victim.
spray painted Biden 2020, BLM, and an anarchy symbol on his garage after burning his thing down.
That reminded me. You should have saw the Gravy Shield bullshit I came across. On the 4th, I went to Lowe's, and I wanted to get a picture when I came out, but they had already left. It was 2 homemade camo spray painted pickup trucks, and one of them was towing a big ass bed with an emplacement gun on it.
Oh boy.
Jesus Christ.
Like the kind of gun, the set piece and the first person shooter that you get behind and you just
Yeah.
mow down everything. One of them. And it was the entire bed of the truck, like the flatbed was lined with American flags, but more American flags. It was fuck Biden and let's go Brandon flags and shit like and Trump 2024 flags. So much so that if you needed to use your fucking gun, you wouldn't be able to see your flank because it's covered by fucking flags. And I was like, holy shit. And I was like, oh, man.
That sounds like about the intelligence level of
Yeah,
somebody.
and it was like
Yeah.
in the big, like the pro lot parking spaces. And I was like, oh, man. Like, I go to this Lowe's all the time. The guy parking carts asks about my t-shirt. I got 2 friends at Lowe's because of my t-shirts I wear. And I'm like, I don't want to stop coming here, but like if the owner is putting this out on the 4th, I'm gonna have to go to the like Home Depot or something.
But it was like a customer?
Yeah, because when it came out, it was gone. And then I was like, okay, these fucking Let's Go Brandon, I can't fill my gas tank bullshit people drove their
Yeah.
2 trucks to Lowe's on just specifically on the 4th to go pick up some screws and nails and shit, and then drove home.
5 miles a gallon.
If that with a fucking emplacement gun on the back.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, and it had an anarchy symbol slapped on the gun.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I don't think anybody knows what that symbol means
No,
anymore.
they don't. No. Yeah, man, I had the guy was asking me about my this shirt, my epidemic
Oh,
shirt.
right on.
The guy that parks the car, like really interested in the epidemic and trying to explain a horror punk band to somebody. I was like kind of, they're a punk band, but like gothy, and he was like, oh, like My Chemical Romance. I was like, sure.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Yeah. And then there's a guy that he's like skinny guy, long white hair. I had a Dead Alive shirt, and he was like, "You're the only person I've ever seen that even knows what that movie is, man." I was like, "Oh yeah."
That guy was Ziggy Pop.
Yeah, I think he could have been. Then he dove into the power tools, broke his leg, got carted off. Oh yeah,
Fuck.
good stuff.
Oh,
I gotta hear if that guy liked the epidemic next time I go back.
Yeah.
oh boy. Wear a My Chemical Romance shirt just to be safe.
Wear like eyeliner and shit.
You're gonna go and he's gonna be like, that wasn't like my chem at all.
Final headline. A couple is under arrest after a man is caught driving his date to a sports bar on a stolen Walmart mobility scooter.
Oh my god, Josh.
It's George Jones.
He said, I'll love her till I die.
You brought the fucking thunder
Yeah,
this
he
week.
did.
Oh, DMK as the current champion.
Alright.
Did we even get the states?
Did we get the states? What are the states?
I missed them if we did.
New York, Minnesota, and Florida.
Okay.
Ooh, okay. Okay, so the headlines were...
The Bilderberger robbery.
Yeah.
The macaroni trail. The old macaroni
The
trail.
old macaroni trail. I feel like that's a different restaurant.
Yeah.
The old macaroni
Yeah.
trail.
Yeah, the mobility scooter,
Yeah.
and the guy who tried to blame his own fire on.
BLM Biden.
Yeah, Antifa did it.
And anarchists.
Yeah.
Those fucking anarchistic Joe Biden fans. Okay. I'm gonna put that one in Florida. New York, I'm gonna say is the... Fuck, what was the one that wasn't the...
Scooter.
Scooter?
The guy
Got a
Walmart
scooter
scooter.
and a Bilderberger.
I'm sorry, what was the scooter headline again? I swear I'm not even high this week.
That was the guy. That was the couple that stole a Walmart scooter.
Yes,
To go to a
the
sports
Walmart
bar.
scooter. Yeah, that's Minnesota. And then the Bilderberger, I'm going to say was New York.
Okay. Different answers. I'm going to say the scooter was New York. The self-inflicted Antifa wound was in Minnesota. And the robbery was in Florida.
All right.
This may be a case of me thinking New York State is New York City, but that's what I'm going with.
All right.
Don't quite know that difference.
Well, one of you got New York right, and one of you got Minnesota right, but none of y'all got Florida right.
Wow.
Oh, man.
So the winner and still champion, as a result of no Florida, Dollar Menu Kid.
Yep.
New York was the Macaroni Trail. Minnesota was the insurance fraud. And Florida was the Walmart scooter.
All right.
I just was hoping that now there probably aren't a lot of Walmarts in New York City. But I think if I'm going to go to a sports bar from a Walmart, I'm going to hop on a mobility scooter because I'm in the city. And I don't have 30 miles to go like I would if I were in Minnesota.
Yeah.
Was
That's
my
true.
guess. Guessed wrong.
The bar's a ways down from the
Yeah.
Walmart in Minnesota.
Dee got a phone. That reminded me. Dee got a phone call yesterday. So she is getting some. We don't know how much, but her student loan's forgiven because she's been
Nice.
public service for 10 years.
Hmm.
We don't know if it's all, whatever. We just got the letter saying, yes, you qualify. Yes, we'll inform you later once we look closer. But she got a call yesterday from some guy that said he was from, and I won't do the voice because it's racist, but he said he was from the Joe Biden Student Loan Forgiveness Company.
New York City has 0 Walmarts.
Okay.
Wait. So I'm seeing an article that says that 5 of the country's largest 25 cities don't have any Walmarts, and New York City is listed there. But this other website says that there are 31 Walmarts in Manhattan alone.
Well, they reacted to that first article, and Walmart was like, wait,
Right?
we don't have anything in NYC?
Yeah, apparently it's saying there's 27 in the Bronx, 48 in Brooklyn, 31 in Manhattan, 43 in Queens, and 10 in Staten Island. That's a lot different than 0.
Yeah.
Well, gentlemen,
Is it that time?
it's that time.
Let's do it.
It's Joke of the Week time.
Here, in its natural habitat, on a tiny islet off the coast of Belgium, we observe the majestic and elusive Joke of the Week.
If A is for at, and B is for bat, what is C for?
High explosive.
Yes, possible.
Nice.
Explosive.
Nice.
Yes! That's pretty good.
Well, that was anticlimactic.
Sorry,
So,
I didn't mean to ruin it.
What's the difference between Iron Man and Iron Woman? One's a superhero and the other's a command.
Oh, no. Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Hey, it's funny to laugh at now that they're our property, though, right?
It's true.
Am I right?
We can get away with it now
Yeah.
because they don't have rights anymore.
Oh, but before we turn it off, that reminds me. You see the pregnant woman in Texas who's fighting a ticket for riding in the carpool?
Yeah.
Yes.
Fuck yeah.
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 I can't wait to
Saying
come
it-
up the courts with all
I'm
kinds of
surprised
shit like
it took that long for that to happen,
Yeah.
because people were talking about it immediately.
Yeah, they were just pregnant women.
Just let me get
just
pulled over.
flooring it in the carpool.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Hey, can't have it both ways.
Yep.
Fetus is a person. They get the they get the carpool lane.
Yep. Which is it? And I mean, honestly, fucking give them the carpool lane if you're not gonna.
Yeah, really.
Fuck.
Let them get somewhere quicker.
Did you hear about? We're not gonna talk about that right at the end of the show.
No. Thanks for listening.
But you cannot fuck around with...
You're fired, Adam. You're all washed up in this business.